What the?
Wiki, a Toadette. Now I know what you must be thinking. What the heck is going on here? Well, I'll tell you what, Toad. If you tell me the location of the princess, you will be free to go.
The princess? I don't know where the princess is.
Don't play stupid with me, Toad. As my sources say that you know where the princess is. And don't give me that oh, my princess is in another castle. I know you know where the princess is. Tell me, Toad.
I'll tell you. The princess is not in any other set. There is no set that has Princess Peach in it, you doofus.
Peach? Who said anything about Peach? I'm not looking for Peach. I'm looking for Toadette. Where's Toadette? She's my princess.
Oh, Toadette. She's right here, right next to me. Hello.
Oh, thank God. Go. Let's get out of here. What's up, everybody? This is Ben, and today in the Super Mario Lego review series, I know I've changed that name like so many times, we're taking a look at one of the biggest sets in the theme, 71368 Toad's Treasure Hunt, featuring 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 buildable figures. And what's that, you might ask? A Mario set without Mario? There is no Mario in any set except for the starter course. This is merely an expansion set meant to go with the starter course set that does come with Mario. And boy, this is one heck of an expansion. I can barely fit myself in the frame. Priced at $69.99, this set is packed full of features and functions, so let's dive right into each and every one of those details and see what it's actually like. Toad's Treasure Hunt is a pretty well fleshed out set. It feels very spacious, as there are numerous interconnected platforms and about 9 different objects for the Mario figure to be able to interact with. The aesthetics of the set are simplistic, yet also very much faithful to the source material. That said, the set itself was pretty easy to build, and it took a lot less time than I thought it would. And while I do enjoy the design of the houses, it is a little bit disappointing to see the back of them is just not really fleshed out at all. There's no details behind here. There's a lot of exposed plates and such, so of course you're most likely going to want to display these from the front, because of course from this angle the houses look fine, except for maybe the small purple one, which just looks a bit too small for these characters. I can't imagine Toad or Toadette being able to fit in there, like a baby hobbit sized doorway. Now, going over some of the features and functions of the set, we have this platform that you can kind of slide back and forth, which will earn Mario coins for as long as you keep sliding him, until he either stops or you accidentally topple him over, which has some pretty hilarious results. Very fun little function. Then we have another rotating platform very similar to the one you get with the starter course, and it works exactly the same way. However, I will say that it is a little bit harder to rotate. Besides from that, you get the idea. The Toad figure is somewhat interactive. You put Mario in front of him to scan his little barcode, Mario says hello to Toad, and you earn coins. It's pretty much the same thing as Yoshi in the Mario's House set, and Toadette also serves the same purpose in this set. Say hello, earn coins, and move along. I guess the Toads just happen to have really fat pockets. Then there's my favorite function of the set, which is the spinning Cheep Cheeps. You're supposed to have Mario hop on the back of the Cheep Cheeps, so he can smack them and earn some coins, Goomba style, causing them to spin around like crazy so you can just keep whapping them over and over. It's actually a little difficult to pull off, but I still like it anyway. I think it's a lot of fun to mess around with, and I think it's integrated into this little bridge build pretty well. Moving on from there, oh, what's that? A Goomba. Well, we all know what Mario should do with this. Just hop on his head multiple times, earning as many coins as you can. And then, oh, what's this? A hidden gift box. We just found one of the 3 treasures hidden in this set. The main function of this set, as the name would suggest, is to go hunting for treasure. And as you can see, there's one hidden in the tree, there's one hidden in this chest here, and then there's one hidden in this first mushroom house. And each one gives Mario multiple coins. So as you can see, all in all, the set offers a lot of various ways to earn coins for the coin collecting game, and we'll be seeing how that all actually plays out in just a moment. First, let's go ahead and take a look at the minifigures. Now, of course, these are not traditional minifigures, these are all buildable figures with their own custom printed faces and parts. And in this set, of course, we get the 2 Cheep Cheeps, we get Toad, Toadette, and 1 Goomba. And I gotta say, these are all really impressive. We've seen a Goomba before, although this one does have a different face print, so there's not much else I can really say about that. But when it comes to the Toads and the Cheep Cheeps, I think they look really good and they're very faithful to the source material. And I especially love how they manage the pigtails on Toadette. I think it looks really good and it does a good job maintaining that distinction from Toad. Much like the Mario figure, the Toad figures are very stylized and blocky to fit within the Lego aesthetic. And again, I'm just amazed with how well they captured these characters. I feel more satisfied with these than with the Yoshi figure, and the Cheep Cheeps are great. I especially love how they designed the little lips, doing the little kissy face like they do in the games. It's so clever, and I'm also glad to see that they still have their wings, or fin wings, you know what I mean. Altogether, we have a very colorful cast of characters, and they all look great alongside Mario. The scaling seems very accurate and fitting, and the style of the characters all looks so consistent. I cannot commend LEGO enough for being able to pull this off. Of course, they needed a few new molds to do it, but it worked out perfectly. Now that we've gone over the whole set in full detail, let's go ahead and see how it plays out with the coin collection game. Using parts of the starter course set, I placed the pipe right here to the side of the sign, indicating where Mario must start, and then I felt it best to add the goalpost over here to the right, so that Mario can go on top of the tree and then cross the bridge over to get to the chest and finally finish up by reaching the flag. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this moving. So we have Mario starting off, making his way over to the platform that slides back and forth. We're going to see how well he pulls it off. So far so good, collecting plenty of coins. And he doesn't fall at all, working out pretty well. Now we're going to move on and get that first hidden gift box. Boom, first treasure. Now we're going to go over to the platform, rotate around a little bit, grab some coins. Sweet. Go visit Toad, hop back on the platform and make our way over to Toadette. Hop up on the tree, destroy the Goomba, take the 3rd hidden treasure and move on from there. Straight to the Cheep Cheep bridge. We're going to attempt to fight them a little bit, get as many coins as we can by stomping them, and then we're just going to give up and move on to the chest, grab that last piece of treasure, make our way to the question block. Oh, the time is out. Oh, unfortunately we weren't able to make it in time, but we finished with 57 coins. So with this setup, ultimately, gotta be a little bit quicker than that. But the act of coin collecting is very efficient. If we had just made it to the goalpost, we would have had a nice high score right there. Now that that's done, here are some final thoughts. Now this feels like a proper expansion course for the starter course. It's got a lot of the same terrain, a lot of the same aesthetics, and I would imagine that, you know, putting this together with the starter course entirely would be very natural. I love the way that they designed the Toad houses, even though they're very one-dimensional, you know, there's not a whole lot to them. You do just get the front and then the back is just completely bare, which is understandable considering this is more of a play set rather than an actual recreation of a village. But still, I think it would have been cool to have one full-blown interactive Toad house. I really do appreciate the treasure hunting aspect of this, where you're just kind of going all over the village looking for all these hidden secrets, fighting Goombas and Cheep Cheeps. And the Cheep Cheep function is really cool, it's funny. Compared to the smaller sets, I mean, it's pretty obvious that they do give you a lot more to play around with and a lot more to expand on to this starter course. And I really appreciate it because that's basically where all the value is going. Essentially, how much more are you adding on to your starter kit? For a total cost of around $130 USD, I would expect a lot, and I do feel like this does give you a lot for that price. Bear in mind, that's the price of having this and the starter course set. So let me remind you, the price of this set is $69.99, the starter course is $59.99. I also enjoy that we do get some figures that are exclusive to this set. I believe you can only get the Cheap Cheeps here, and this is the only set that features Toad and Toadette, so it already adds a little bit more value if you're a collector. And for me, since I'm mainly going to be displaying these sets, I do like the way it looks. I do think that this would look good on a shelf next to other figures and other sets. So all in all, I enjoy this set a lot. I think this is a great addition to the LEGO Mario line, and I hope that we see some more like this in the future if this line continues. But of course, those are just my thoughts. What are yours? Be sure to leave a comment down below or continue the discussion on the message boards at board.ttvchannel.com. Let me know what you think of the set, of the video. Did you like the review? Was it fair? Did I give you everything you needed to know about it? And if you're tuning in from previous videos in the LEGO Super Mario review series we have on this channel, thank you so much. I really do appreciate you guys sticking through it, and I hope that you'll continue to stick around for when we start combining sets like this with others, when we start creating our own custom courses. We've got a whole lot planned, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So until then, I thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time.